Hello everybody, welcome back once again, Banner Saga video game. So, your host, Hades Manticore. As always, I forgot what I was doing entirely here. Let's check out anyone's levels, see what we're doing here. Loading screens. What is this chick? She's a bowmaster. Bird of prey. She doesn't seem that bad. Ivan. Promote. I need to start making up for the miserable fucking failures. I don't wanna go crazy with my levels though, cause I don't know like how much supplies I'm gonna need per like travel. Cause I think I'm just gonna like buy a shit ton of supplies. Oh, they don't have any supplies available here. Fuck. Well, I might as well level people then. I need to make up for the miserable failures of leveling that I've been doing here. Gun off. Level. Fucking gun off and shit on people. Trig V. Trig V will carry me. That's what he'll do. Hogan tells no. I haven't used Anna for Equal at all. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Let's get back on the road. Let me check the store again. Fuck! I hit the map. You know the worst part about having a teeny tiny little monitor like this is I just keep hitting the fucking map because I'm an asshole. It's terrible. It's gonna take like 50 minutes to load, and then I'm gonna look like an idiot. Okay. I'm gonna get back on the road now. My morale is poor, but I don't care. Shit. Okay, I think I fixed that. Sorry, that's the glitch that happens with like the resolution in this fucking weird ass game. Hold on a moment. Okay, everything should look fine now. A mother screams, "Flood the caravan!" Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this. She spit, staring directly at the one who she scuffled with previously. Murder over a marriage in these times? Something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Leave it to a vote. Try to discourage further violence. Investigate the death. Discourage the violence. That's ridiculous. Your mother falls silent at your words. The fire turned to a deep smolder. Next morning, she's taken the life of the accused mother's daughter. Jesus Christ. That's horrifying! Less people to feed, though. I made no good decisions. And everyone's gonna probably start starving soon. Okay. This is a different song. This is a different sounding song. Another Godstone. Cool. Ugh. Shit. Okay. Godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Iver shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You asked Iver, pointing to the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still couldn't hurt to have a few guards. Look around. Hours past that warning. Inspect the Godstone. Ingrid's Godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learn the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs containing more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who's reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be nearly about any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do! As you're readying to depart, you hear screams near the main Godstone. The same voice cares about the dead dredge before shrieking and pointing. For a moment, you think it must not have been dead, but then you see what they have opened. But then you see that they've opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait! Says Iver, his arm across his chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Let pushes past and gasps. Stop! Shouts Iver, but curious onlookers have already seen it. Oh, it's gonna be a baby, isn't it? Wait, is that possible? Leave it. On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, its hand searching for something it can't find. That's a baby? That dredge is a woman? What the fuck? They're robots! We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time? Leaving them to die? In a war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading, they're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan's gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness. Something black is covering the world. The dredge are running from it, just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all beginning the end. Iver, you knew! Why? Why didn't you say something? Iver? When I was young, I killed one of the Sundir during the Second Great War. We called it raise. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of Varl and summoned upon Raise deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed the Sundir. When I found my way back to Gralfheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kendir, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Saga, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound the wind blowing through the trees. Holy shit. That's, I didn't even know these things could have kids. For a long time, nobody says a thing until the child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asked. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. We should probably take it. Because, yeah. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to take it in the Dredge Infinite, while others are furious about bringing it along. Yeah, it's a baby. You can't just leave a baby lying on the ground. Not long afterwards, one of the women comes to you. Its swaddling was being held by this, she says. She gives you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Persevere. What? From the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. Vadrun's silver brooch. Godstone Ingrid. Yeah! New life, and we got a baby now, I guess. God, that probably got picked up on the mic. Whoops, I'm drinking things while I'm doing this to keep my voice fresh, you know? Well, that's very strange. There are dead women. There are women dredged. There are no women Varl. And now I have a baby. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate come from the area the Varl have gathered. Iver joins you as you approach. Jesus, my caravan's is problematic. Ubin, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a meat house than battling a Sundir? No, I'd rather be known for not dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow headfirst in the dredge. They follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have Bellower leading them? You ever thought about the time I hit Bellower in the head with a throwing axe? Both of our all hesitate to halt their debate when they notice you watching. What's this about? Careful, my old friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors are just noting that there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he could just wander up there and throw him off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally be the oldest Varl on the land, Ubin. I'm never happy to lose more Varl, Grimir. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Older rivaling you've got here? Comments like that remind me I've already wasted too much time doing nothing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway in the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you come in Ingvar, you could ask Bellower for your arm back. Don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then. I'll tell Hadraborg you said hello. Come here and a good many Varl warriors head out towards the growing area dredge. Is he going to come back? He always has before. This time feels different, I fear. Uh-oh. I didn't want him to leave. Well, I guess we're just going on. Bye. Bye. Bye, Grimir. Bye. Well, he's probably dead, and that's unfortunate. Well, we still have Gunnoff. That's all that matters. As long as I have Gunnoff, everything will be okay. We're probably gonna start starving soon, so that's good too. Yeah, starving warriors. Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people begin to sample them. A mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the blanketful. Take a bite yourself. Observe someone who already ate some. After a short time, you note the slurred speech of a young man partaking of the fruit. Besides a little drunk, he seems perfectly fine. Gather as much as I can. Gather what you can, you tell the others. Thankful to any add any amount of food to your store. So a few people become a little drunk from the fermented fruit, someone becomes sick. Yes! Oh, I'm lucking my way down the path, man. Oh, there's a city right there! We're gonna make it! Yay! City at home. Gather round, doubters, echoes a shout in the distance as Grimir and his band of warriors break through nearby foliage, and behold the invincible Varl. Caravan thrilled to see Grimir return to safety. The plan work? Asks Ubin. Work? Responds Grimir. Of course it worked. Same old dredge. Should be another day or two at least before they find their own asses. If you apologize, I'll tell you how I found these, Grimir says, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for a Varl. He leans in close, whispering so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. I don't want to know what that is. I don't want to know what that means. Alright, we're on our way to Sidir home. We're lucking out, man. I've never lucked so much.
As home approaches, we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud home sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
I wonder too. But like I said, I'm getting so lucky. Holy shit. My other games are not nearly going nearly as well. Though to be fair, in my other games, I'm not really worrying about, like... In this game, I fucked up and killed Eagle immediately. I feel like an asshole for doing it, because I like Eagle. Eagle's actually a pretty good unit. Pretty good soldier. Unit. Eagle, the unit. Yeah. I'm trying to keep him alive. It's such a bitch. One catastrophe to another, says Oddleaf as you pull in the Sidir home. Town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Ivan, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of a caravan, you inadvertently walk into a bait between Oddleaf and Ivan. As long as we need to. Now, I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. People here are staring at us like those vultures in the waste. I'm sorry, Ivan. I think Oddleaf is right. I saw a man the whole time we were setting up. He was just watching me. In a creepy way. How long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give it some more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. I don't know. Should I trust? I don't know if I should trust this mook. Let's talk to him some more. I don't know if I should trust this mook. You're really worried about it, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno? No, me. Worry doesn't begin to describe it. She doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her. Are you sure what you saw was real? It could have been a dream. Or I don't know, you were pretty exhausted. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. Everything's a blur. Stop eating that fruit we found then. Jesus Christ. Don't tell anyone I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. What's it like to be a mender? Being a mender? I guess I never really thought about it like that. It's just part of me. They knew very young I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father, both menders. The guild is for lots of people now. Builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? Shit! No. He said no. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this, so we don't end up scaring people. Exactly, it's weaving work anyway. Hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it, really. It's like trying to play harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. I thought it was a hockey stick. Some menders carve intricate patterns into the wood to help them remember the shapes of... Like I said, hard to explain. Why is Belwer still following us? I saw Grafheim as it burned. Ivan gets a faraway look in his eye. Sindir blew through it like a tempest. The Varl fell in thousands. Most of the Sindir left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to or heading towards Arborang. Belwer stayed in Grafheim just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Einertoft, I thought we must wipe the Varl off the map completely. Then he came after us. Maybe he knew Iver was the one who killed Reyes. Maybe, but let's just make sure he doesn't catch up. You think this is the end times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escaped the dredge, the serpent said of darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long that'll take or what it means, even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. Menders are in Arborang. If we can find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance. I won't take any more time. No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spend all day worrying about serpents or Sindir. I think a lot of people are intimidating or scared, maybe, of me. Don't worry, it's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the world ending. Yeah, let's talk about, like, hot chicks or sports or beer, you know. What men always talk about. Let's see what we got in the market here. Occam's Razor. Dude, I can get multiple world hooks? That's pretty cool. No joke. Okay, let's go to my hero's tent. I picked up, like, a bunch of random items, so... Let's see what we got. I still have that. Vadlin Silver Brooch. Given as a charm of the god Ingrid to ward off disaster. 1 strength reflected. Alright, let's see. I think I bought that, actually. Attacks never deflected, plus 10% chance, time 2 strength damage. What are these? Understand, according to the myth, the god Dundir needed these gloves to lift his hammer of creation, heavy as it was. That seems like a pretty good item. I think the problem is a lot of my, like... A lot of my schlubs don't do much. I'm certainly not going to level Onef or Equal. Like, these guys are, like, way too useful. Oh, I think I'll just level... I'll level Gun off, and that's about it. I'll spend the rest on, like, other things. Hard to pick. I think I'll just level Armor. I have to, like... I'll level Armor, and I'll give him Dundir's Hand. Just, like, it's hard to think about. Because, like, I've shanked my levels really hard in this playthrough. I'm gonna stock up at the market. And then I'm gonna cut this part here. Thank you all so very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the good times. I will see you all in the next part. Bye-bye.